Hey world, 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by the Kingdom College. Preparing you for life. I am Deepak here and my life is beautiful and I stay on top of the world because I work as worship. Very exciting about what I like about every day of my life is whatever I see, I love to get inspired by it or find some inspiration in it. And it's very beautiful. This is almost, I think, the fifth time from the ocean, from the beach. I am taking this in last 2 weeks' time, and something all the time either it triggers something into me or I remember something about it. I would have spoken sometimes, and today as I walk towards the ocean in the morning for 9 minutes motivation, I remember a very beautiful story which I think also wrote in Good Times, Difficult Times, Who Knows book. So there was this young professor, highly educated, very well decorated, and a lot of degrees to his name. At a very young age, he has uh, got all these degrees. So he was gone for a voyage in a personal boat, and there was this another young boatman who was sailing him across the ocean and moving along with him. As they were in somewhere in the middle of the ocean. No, when I say middle of the ocean, it's exactly not the center of the ocean, but far away from the beach or the shore. And this young professor asked this young sailor, boatman, are you educated? Have you studied anything? The boatman said, no, no, nothing much. He asked, do you know geology? The boatman was confused. Geology, what is it? And the young professor said, geology basically is study of earth, a science of earth. The young man said, no, sir, no, sir, I have not heard something like this. And the young professor replied, quarter of your life is wasted if you don't know anything about earth. It so happened after some time, the young professor asked, do you know oceanology? Man said, what do you mean oceanology? I said, you don't know oceanology. We are in the ocean and you don't know what is oceanology. I said, I don't know. I never heard about it. What is it? Oceanology is all about science of ocean. He said, no, I have not heard about it. So you not heard about that also? Half of your life is wasted. The boatman said, if such a well-learned man, highly educated man is saying something like this, must be true for me. He said, very sad face, he sat kept sailing the boat, taking through all that. After some time, the young professor asked, at least do you know meteorology? I said, meteorology? At least ocean and other things I have heard about it. This I have never heard the word itself. What is meteorology? You don't know meteorology. No, I don't know meteorology. I said meteorology is basically study and science of rain and water and weather. I said, no, I have no idea about it. Young professor said, shame on you. You don't know because you live in the ocean. You don't know you live on the earth. You know nothing about the science of earth. Your entire survival is on ocean only, and you know nothing about the ocean. You know nothing about the rains and the water and the weather, which is so important for you. You know nothing about it. So 3/4 of your life is waste. 75% life is gone waste for you. Oh, this boatman was feeling very miserable about himself, very sad about himself. And he was thinking, if such a highly educated man is saying something like this, must be true only. Very sad face he was sailing, and the young professor was in his own world. Suddenly, the boat unknowingly hit a rock, which was not visible for the boatman also. As the boat got hit by the, or boat hit the rock, and suddenly there were waves going up and down. Ocean started becoming little turbulent, and the boat was again wobbling, and boat was almost going to get capsized, and all this thing. And young professor panicked. Our boatman got up, asked the young professor, "Sir, do you know swimmology?" He said, "What is it?" "No, the art of swimming." He said, "No, I don't know swimming." "Oh. Do you know escapology?" What is escapology?" "No, there are a lot of sharks in the ocean. Do you know how to escape from sharks?" He said, "No." "You know sharkology?" "No." "You don't know how understand sharks will when they will hit you and when they will hurt you and how they will hunt you?" "No, I don't know." "You don't know? You don't know swimology, you don't know escapology, you do not know sharkology?" "Sir, my 75% is waste. As of right now, your total life is waste." Saying that, he jumps in the ocean, saves himself, and our young professor is gone to heaven straight away. What is important here is not the story, but the story of all our life. I am right now with all the Kingdomites, all the BBA students here, and I'm talking about business, talking about entrepreneur and entrepreneurship, a lot of things. Don't you think it's our story? We all have learned for over 17 to 20 years the science, and they are taught science to great extent, to large depths. But we are not taught science of living. And that is why we struggle with all people. The most miserable people in the world are people who are actually educated. Maximum counseling required for people who are educated. Maximum people who are under depression are people who are educated. Maximum people who commit suicide, apart from farmers, are educated, which means we have learned the science of everything that is materialistic, but we don't know science of living. We are taught history in the books, but we are not taught how to create history in life. And I think, how does it matter if we are very highly educated? How does it matter if my boys and girls tomorrow get BBA and MBA degree, first class, honors, toppers, medalists? But if they do not have the courage to take the plunge in business, if they do not have the courage to take some tough decisions in their life or in their business, the entire business is waste, entire degree is waste, entire BBA, MBA, whatever you have educated for yourself is absolutely waste. Because the truth is, our entire education system teaches us every possible science which can develop world. Physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, accounts, economics. You take the subject from politics, political science to art field, anything. It's all been taught for 17 to 20 years minimum to every individual who studies how to develop the world, how to create the world. But nothing is taught by which we can create our own life, our own world. And that is why we have developed a brilliant world. We have phenomenal technology at our disposal. And with the growing technology, with the growing development, we are becoming more and more miserable. We have more accidents because we have more cars. We have more health issues because we have more screenagers than teenagers. We have more problems in life to face because we created solutions for the existing problems and created a few more problems in life. So, in case you don't know oceanology, geology, and meteorology, it's okay in life. But you should know the swimology of life, escapology of life, and psychology of life. If you have it, I think you have a great chance of survival and success. If not, my dear young professors, your total life is waste. With this belief that we will not waste our life in accumulating knowledge which will not be of any help to any one of us, but we will learn and practice that knowledge and wisdom which will help us to go through the ocean of life, cross to the ocean of life, and reach our destination alive in one piece. With that belief, let's start the day here. Here we go. I believe I can. I believe I am. I believe I can. So, guys, go set and grow. Muझको जुनून है